I was hoping that turns on or off something. I'm Madame Donut, and I own Donut Dynamite with my husband. We live and work here on Maui. We opened our store about 7 months ago in the town of Wailuku. And so far, it's going quite well. It's been really amazing how people have come to find us, and people keep coming in, so we keep making donuts. I was born and raised in the Philippines, and I have 2 other siblings, and my mom have always been quite good at figuring out what our strengths were, and I ended up in the kitchen. So I've been cooking for the family since I was about 9 or 10 years old. We cooked in clay stoves, so I had to make fire about 3 times a day just to cook food for our meals. We didn't have refrigerators, so we needed to make fresh food all the time. So I went to Culinary Institute of America at Greystone campus in St. Helena, California. I was living in San Francisco at the time, and I drove every day to school because I thought that was the best school I could attend. Even if there was a couple of other culinary schools within the city, I thought I wanted the clout and the education that the CIA offered. And I think it was worth it. I had a great education, great connections, and that's actually where I met my husband, who is also my partner in Donut Dynamite. I always loved donuts. My very first job was actually at Dunkin' Donuts when I was 15. I did not think I was going to be making donuts for the rest of my life after that, but you always have a soft spot for it. So many years later, I became a pastry chef. Somehow, I would always sneak in a donut on the pastry menu in every place that I worked at. I always thought it was fun. I think donuts are very humble, and also they're the underdog of the pastry world. And I found it to be challenging, changing people's minds about donuts. Because when I tell people I wanted to make donuts, they're like, really? You're a CIA-educated pastry chef. You want to make donuts for a living? And I say, yeah, because I'm going to change the world through donuts. So when I decided to start a donut business, I thought, we'll make brioche-style donuts. Brioche is pretty much in the same family as croissants, which was my first baking project. It's actually called the rich man's bread in the pastry world. We always hear the quote, "Let them eat cake," by Marie Antoinette. But if you actually look at what she had said, in French, she said, "Let them eat brioche." Because brioche is that, as I said, the rich man's bread. It's the Cadillac of all doughs. And I wanted to make the Cadillac of donuts. So often I say we make artisanal donuts, and I really, really mean that. However, sometimes I feel slightly uncomfortable saying that because I think artisan is such a buzzword that it's trite to say it. But the way we make our donuts really come from thinking of it as art. To me, it's really just a creative expression of myself, and I found making donuts to be my vocation. You go through life going through phases and doing many different things, but all those experiences put you in one place, and this is where it put me. And I really feel like I'm changing the world through a donut.